And he came to Nazareth, where he had been raised, and entered into the synagogue on the Sabbath day, even as his custom was. And he stood up to read, and was handed the scroll of the prophet Isaiah. And after unrolling the scroll, he found the part where it was written, "The Spirit of the Lord is upon me. He has anointed me that I might preach the gospel to the needy. He has sent me to bring healing to those whose hearts are shattered, to proclaim liberty to the captives, and new sight to those who are now blind, to set free the downtrodden, and to preach the acceptable year of the Lord." And he rolled the scroll back up, handed it to the attendant, and sat back down. And the eyes of everyone in the synagogue fastened upon him. Then he said, "Today this scripture is fulfilled in your hearing." And everyone testified about him, and was astounded by the elegance of the words that came from his mouth. But some of them objected. "Is this man not Joseph's son?" "You will certainly speak this parable against me," said Jesus. "Physician, heal yourself. Do all of those amazing works that we heard you did in Capernaum right here in your own town." "Most assuredly I say to you," he added, "no prophet is accepted in his own hometown, and a doctor does not heal those who know him. But I will tell you how it truly is. There were plenty of widows in Israel in Elijah's day, when the sky was closed for over 3 years and 6 months, and a major famine swept over the land. But Elijah was not sent to any of these, but rather to a widowed woman in Zarephath of Sidon. And there were many lepers in Israel during the days of the prophet Elisha, and not even one of them was cleansed except for Naaman the Syrian." And as soon as those in the synagogue heard these words, they seethed with rage, rose to their feet, and drove him up to a cliff on the hill on which the city was built, in an effort to throw him down. But he slipped right through their grasp, passing through their very midst. And departing with them from Nazareth, Jesus moved on to Capernaum by the sea, a city of Galilee in the regions of Zebulun and Naphtali, and stayed there to fulfill what was spoken through Isaiah the prophet. "Land of Zebulun and land of Naphtali, seaward past the Jordan, Galilee of the Gentiles. The people once living in darkness have seen a great light, and for those in the kingdom and shadow of death, the light has arisen." From that time forward, Jesus started preaching, "Turn your lives around, for the kingdom of heaven is drawing near."